Traders, I got a great video for you today. We're going to be diving into the stock hacker via ThinkorSwim to create robust free watch lists. You can tailor this whatever way you want via the studies, volume, price action, price. There are so many functions and capabilities with it, and you're missing out if you're not using it. Let's dive into these robust scanners and tailor make them to our own personal trading watch list for scanning the market. Let's get into it. Traders, I'm very excited for this opportunity for you to learn how to utilize the stock hacker to your benefit. It's a free scanner and it's one of the best out there. Now, my only hesitation with the scanner is the refresh rate is a few minutes. It's not going to be second by second by second. But if you're like me, I kind of like patterns to develop themselves so that I'm not so itchy to trade, because I like to scratch that itch a lot. I like to trade. Traders like to trade. And I like to plan the trade the plan. But I have created a few watch lists with the scans. I've created the oversold swing. This is a great watch list I'm going to go over with you guys. Essentially finding oversold stocks that are very liquid and near their all-time lows. We're going to go over how to create that, as well as just your average gainers and losers. Here's the losers watch list I have. This stock is just providing me with liquid stocks that have high relative volume, are liquid, and their percent gain, they're at a max of minus 5% or greater. And then, of course, we have our gainers. I don't need to go into that. Let's just break these down so you guys can benefit from it. You want to make sure you go to Stock Hacker and scan. Now, I've set it to exclude all OTC stocks. You might want to just go ahead and do that unless you prefer having them. Again, this is totally customizable. And here's an add filter button if you'd like to add more. For my oversold swing scan, what I like is the last price to be $1. And the max to be 100. That's about the range I like. I don't necessarily want to trade $1 stocks, but some of them in the past, they've gone from 20, 30 all the way down to a few dollars, and so I just want to be mindful of them. For the market cap, I like it to be a minimum of 5 million shares, just so it's somewhat reputable of a company and not just entirely a low float stock for the oversold swing. And then I added an RSI scan. Now, how you do that is you go to add filter and go to study. This is an essential study for finding these overbought or oversold plays. The RSI length is going to be 14 trading days. That's what Mr. Wilder came up with in his book. So he's infamous for that. And less than a 30 on the RSI are going to be stocks that are oversold. We're going to create these together, and then we're going to take a look at them and make sure that they're working properly. Now, the next study I added was a stock that's near its highs or lows, and the current price is within 3% of its 252-day period, which is near the low. The last study on here is the average volume. You can find that under volume. I have that covering the last 50 trading days. It's a simple moving average. The volume is greater than 1 million shares. And that's there just so the stock is liquid. Now, let's load another scan up. Let's go to the gainers. The gainers, very simple. I want a percent change, minimum 5% change. The volume, let's have 500,000 shares. I mean, this is on the day, and it might be early in the morning. So let's just make sure we have at least 500,000 shares traded. The last price, again, $1 minimum. You guys might want to avoid the small caps and start at like $10. Market cap, I like to at least be $5 million. Now, let's load the losers up. The percent change, the max is going to be minus 5% and lower. The stock, the volume, everything else is the same. Trying to avoid the nano cap. And you just want to make sure you push scan, and then the stocks are going to scan right away. Let's go to the chart and actually pull up some of these scanners. So you go to watch list, and then you can go to personal. Which one do I not have? I have gainers, oversold swing. Let's do losers. They'll populate over under personal. So we have the losers, the gainers, and the oversold swings. I'm on the 1 minute intraday time frame. Let's pull up some of these stocks, such as, well, let's link it. The losers, AAL, definitely a loser today. American Airlines, familiar with that stock. AAP, similar story. So you get an idea. Intraday, that's a great scanner to have. And your gainers, of course, you always want to have your gainers up. AGBA, this one's a little lighter in volume than what I'd like to focus on. The next stock, ASTS, very liquid. I do like that one. Let me try to adjust the gainers. Maybe for the volume, I want it to be at least 1 million. Let's try that. Scan, and it got rid of that stock, AGBA. Good. So very good. Let's keep flipping through some of the gainers. Good volume. Nice move here. CHW wide, Chewy. Stock making a very nice move. So we fixed that. We eliminated the liquid stocks. Let's go down to the oversold swings. We need to look at a bigger time frame. Let's go to the yearly. Since we're scanning for the last 252 days, again, we can adjust that as necessary. AMLX within 5% of the lows. This is a great scanner for looking at these oversold plays. BBD, let's look and see what kind of volume these have been having. Yeah, definitely flipping through some of these tickers, we can see these stocks are coming down right towards their lows. So it's providing great opportunity for a nice little scoop. And from here, we can really dig into the fundamentals and see how reputable the company is and if these are worth stabbing at. And you can detach the watch list as well. I actually have them on a separate monitor, all three of these, and I'm going to look to add some more, such as unusual volume, just to be able to monitor more of the market. There's really so much you can do with these scanners. Again, with the studies, adding a filter, you can add patterns, fundamentals of the companies. I'd like to hear from you guys what you think about the stock hacker that maybe the rest of us could benefit from. I hope this little introduction was helpful for you. At first, when I opened up the software, I was so confused. I'm like, what in the world? I don't even know what I'm looking at. But as the years have progressed, definitely have a better understanding of the lay of the land. And you guys will too, the more time and experience you have with the platform. So traders, if you haven't yet, hit the like and subscribe button. We will see you guys next time.